Hi friends, I am Anil. Welcome to my channel Computer Basics. In Computer Basics, we are going through programming basics. In programming basics, today's topic for this video is operators. So as we are considering different languages, so we will see the operators in different languages. So if I will consider the basic operators what we were using in our mathematics, that's only, there is no change, only there is some symbolic change. Okay, but whatever we are using in mathematics from our childhood, those operators only we are reading now, we are using in computer language, but there is a symbolic change, that's it. So arithmetic operators, as all of us we know, plus, minus, multiplication, division. Another new operator is there here, modulo. This modulo will calculate the remainder of a number. Suppose you are writing x equal to 10, modulo operator 3. So remainder is 1. So here value will be 1. Where division will be 10 divided by 3 means answer will be 3. But 10 modulo operator 3 means it is 1. It is calculating the remainder. Okay. So now the next operator is unary. There is a term unary operator and binary operator. What is the difference between unary and binary operator? When we are using operator, definitely there are some operands. If I am writing z is equal to x plus y, then plus is a binary operator. Why it is binary operator? Two operands are there, in two side. We are this plus operator is operating these two. So since this operator is operating two operands, it is binary. If I am writing z is equal to plus x, now it is unary operator. It is unary operator. It is binary operator. Why it is called unary operator? Because it is operating only one operand. Okay, so in unary operator, plus and minus is there, and this unary operator will increment one at a time. If you are writing plus x, then whatever the x value is, it will be incremented to 1. Now it is of two types, plus x and x plus plus. So here it is called pre-increment, here it is called post-increment. That means suppose x equal to 10 earlier. Now in plus x what happens? It is pre-increment, means first incrementation will be done. So first x value will be 11, then 11 will be assigned to z. That is called pre-increment. In post-increment, first x value will be assigned to z, that is 10 will be assigned to z. After assigning 10 to z, x will be incremented to 1. So after z value will be 10, x value will be 11. This is the difference between pre-increment and post-increment. Decrement also same. So this is regarding unary operator. In some books, unary operator is added in arithmetic operators. It is okay. There is no what you can tell, that is not, that is correct. This is also correct. Okay. Now assignment operator. In assignment operator, first is coming your equal to. I have written z is equal to x plus y. So x plus right hand side value will be calculated. It will be stored in left hand side operand. Okay, that is the task of equal to operator. Clear? Other assignment operators are plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, division equal to, modulo equal to. Now what are these things? Suppose x is equal to x plus 5. I want to write, means I want to increase the value of x to 5. Previously x value is 10 suppose. Now if I am writing this statement, new value of x equal to 15. So you write like this, or you may write x plus equal to 5. Both are same. Okay. If you are writing plus equal to 5 also, the value of x will be overlapped with the new value x plus 5. both the statements are exactly same, working same, only your writing style is different. That is the thing. So like plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, division equal to, modulo equal to is there. Next is coming to relational operator. Relational operator, what it is there? In relational operator we are comparing the relations. For example, x greater than y. So we are comparing whether x is greater than less than y or not. Okay, x greater than y. So we are comparing whether x is greater than y or not. X less than equal to y. So we are comparing whether x is less than equal to or not. Okay, generally these relational operators are used with if statements or any condition. In looping also, in condition part this will be there. Wherever there will be a condition checking, these relational operators are used. So like less than, greater than, equal to is also there. Okay, in C++, Java, condition is always there inside a parenthesis, but in Python it is open, no parenthesis is required. So now what happens, these things, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, these are assignment statements, these are relational statements. Now can we check whether x equal to y or not? Yes. For that, x is double equal to, that is the difference between single equal to and double equal to. Single equal to is coming in assignment operator, double equal to is coming on relational operator. In relational operator we are comparing, so here it will be compared whether x is equal to y or not. Similarly, x is not equal to y. Okay, in keyboard reach the exclamatory mark. Okay, not. So now x not equal to y. This is also a relational operator. Now coming to logical operator, we are having in our mathematics we have studied what are the basic logical operators. Three basic logical operators are there: and, or, not. These are two vertical bars. This is exclamatory mark in keyboard. These are ampersand symbols. Okay, now what happens if I am writing x logical and y? Now what happens, x and y will be calculated, and will be true when both are true. Similarly, or will be false when both are false. The same tautology, truth table, will be used here. Okay. The and or not representation, these are there in our C, C++, Java. When you are using Python, you can write directly English word and, or, not, like that. Okay, so I told us there are the facility of Python is maximum. No need to remember all these symbols, direct English words you can write. Now next is bitwise operator, bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise not. What is this bitwise operator? If you are writing x and y, what happens, each bit of x will be logical ANDed with y. Suppose x is 2, 2 means 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Suppose y is 3, 0, 1, 1. So each bit will be ANDed. If these two are ANDed, the result is 0, 1, 0. Only in the middle one, both are 1, so it is 1. So result of this statement is 0, 1, 0. So logical, this is bitwise and or not. Similarly, shift operator will shift your bit, your integer 1 bit left or 1 bit right. So left shift and right shift. Okay, these are the common operators in all the languages. In our Python there are two extra operators, identity operator and membership operators. What is this identity and membership operator? Identity operator includes is not. What is not? If I am writing x is y, so it will be compared whether x and y are same or not, just like our double equal. Okay, similarly x is not y, so it will compare whether x will not equal to y or not. So these are just like our equal to and not equal to relational operators. Okay, so it will be true if both are same, it will be false if both are not same. Here if both are not same, then it is true. If both are same, it is false. What is membership operator? It will, suppose I am writing x in y. So what happens here? X is a list, y is a list. Now we will check whether x list is existing inside y list or not. That is the thing. Okay, it might be list, tuple, or set something. So we are checking whether the first list is existing in the second one or not. Clear? So this is all regarding operators in different languages. We use it. It is just our mathematics. In mathematics we are writing like this. In computer language we are writing like this. So a slight as I told you, a slight difference in the symbolic pattern, but work is same. Okay, as I told you, if you are a student in your syllabus C, C++ or any language is coming, then subscribe the channel. Definitely you will get some new things and you will learn the programming easily. Thank you.